To 3 points. 4 points the difference. Gilligan got the tap. Well done by Gerke. He's very good at that. Being tackled and still get the handball away. Here's Collins, needed a take, he couldn't do it. Anderson lined up at centre-half back and has maintained his spot there. Quickly taken away by Armstrong. There's a beautiful entry in goal. First one on the board for the Roosters. Number 26 for North Adelaide, a raking left leg. Benny Armstrong has got their first on the board.
Not the dog in the fight, Glenn. Oh, yeah, but the fight and the dog, and he's got plenty of it, Timmy Jennifer. I know he won a grand final for Port Adelaide by sticking out his jaw and copping one right on the chin from Freeborn against the Eagles a couple of years ago, and turned the whole game around for Port Adelaide and was happy to cop it right on the chin for the club.
In the meantime, that's a great mark taken by Sutherland, careered into by Ambrose, and he gets a 25-metre for that. It's one of those real grey areas of footy at the moment, the charge or the late attack on the body. And a lot of people think it's being over-policed. That's a great mark by Herbert.
He's an exciting youngster and, you know, big young fellow, and Chris McDermott's obviously found the absolute key to him and has trained him according to his needs, and North Adelaide has certainly been able to get the benefit of that as the season's gone on.
Jim West and Herbert, a couple of notable absentees from Brighton Road along with Soderstrom.
Yes, when you look at those players that have gone, Glenelg have either been pretty courageous in the long term or might have made a couple of mistakes.
Which do you think?
Mistakes.
So Herbert from about 40 metres out needs a lot of the right post. Beautiful kick. Great kick, wasn't it? The breeze right across.
Absolutely sensational kick into the breeze, and we've seen North Adelaide players really struggle in terms of their accuracy in front of goal in the early part of the quarter, but that was an excellent mark, and we see it here on the replay again.
I wonder if they can back it up, Glenn, and have another win after beating Port Adelaide last week.
Well, it should be a very winnable game for them being down there. Western's struggling as well, but back here at Alberton, of course, North Adelaide have made a tremendous start to this game.
Carter feeds it out. Geneva off the ground, just pushed it forward. Viney flicks it out now. That was Robertson again. Gerke, they're combining. Morton, short. Look at this. Precision football for North Adelaide, and Sanford marks about 20 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
One of the things, Glenn, that North Adelaide have done so well so far, illustrated there, is that they've just used the footy.
They haven't changed their style of game despite the conditions, and they've made excellent use of it. And it's a very dangerous thing to be making predictions early in a game, but I think there are some little worrying signs there for Port Adelaide right at this early part of the match.
So Sanford, who had a very solid second half last week against Sturt, lines him up. It's coming back with the breeze. He's kicked it beautifully. Started with the right post, and it swung back with the breeze and right through the middle. On Rosenboom and Collins brings it to ground. Clayton, head down over the top of the ball, gathers it out under pressure. Morton gets a kick away, tries to square it up. Robertson, game as Ned Kelly just created the opening. Look at this. Jeffries to Gerke and goal. Little Robertson created that. Just a good, honest run at the ball, created the contest, and the spill results in a goal.
What a courageous effort, and but the poise and the finish of Gerke there, he realised he had space, and here we see the contest again on the replay, and Gerke's absolute finishing skills there took the Port players running, and here we see Gerke, as cool as you like, allowed for the breeze and popped it right over the umpire's head.
So far has been when they've had the pressure, the body pressure on, they've still been able to get away an accurate handball. That one's a bit deadly though. Like that, where Sanford got it away towards Gerke. Again he takes the right post, again he kicks the goal, and 30 seconds after the last one he's got his second.
Exciting football. North Adelaide at their absolute best, and their willingness to give the ball off at the first option and to take a chance despite the conditions. And once again we see the ball, you know, a bit of a suicide handball, but they had the numbers there, and Gerke's, once again, he's poised to be able to steady himself.
Sharpshooter for them. A nice foil, frankly, for Parker and Sanford, and he's mopped up beautifully. The Delaney kick lobs just outside the 50-metre line, falls forward. Robertson just has no fear, this kid. He's terrific. Hodges just undecided where the handball was going. Now ricochets off the boot, forces it forward. Jeffries swings back on the right boot, comes around. He's creamed as he kicked it away, but I think it's a goal anyway. Either way, he would have got another kick, but it's a goal to Jeffries. He gets his first, and North Adelaide 6. They're 6-4, leading Port 2.
And, you know, in days gone by, they would have reacted strongly to that incident.
I think Morton off the ground has kicked a blinder. Well, isn't he having a day out? Gets his first goal with his 11th kick. He's also had 6 handballs and 5 marks, and he is tearing Port Adelaide to shreds.
He's already got a McGarry medal, though.
Well, with them, Stephen, the thing that fascinates me is North Adelaide's willingness to share the ball. Even if the handball's not 100% on, they still give it.
Before the start of the match and a little bit in the first quarter, that's, 4 or 5 bounces. He's covered plenty of ground, yes, and nobody was coming at him. Darren Smith, loose ball, falls down. Now Sutherland sets it up from defence. This is where North Adelaide are excellent today. Their run out of their defence has just been outstanding. Noonan combines, Sutherland again comes at it. And now just stopping still, Morton spears it into Parker in slow motion. Not one Port Adelaide player, Glenn, took a body.
That was a little bit like Sunday morning training, wasn't it? They went the length of the field. Now, who will I give it to next? Yes, no, I'll give it to you. And we see it at an excellent disposal into the forward line.
Mark Daly on the boundary.
Saunders off as Parker has a crack at it from about 45 and kicks it. So North Adelaide get a steadier late in this second term. It was fantastic last week, Parker. 22.5 minutes have gone. Not much